So I am stuck in the lift down here at Sub 89 with the beautiful Kate Nash. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You're looking. I'm loving the hearts on the face.
My sister does my makeup, but this is like a tribute to Joan Jett and the Black Hearts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you love rock and roll.
I love rock and roll.
And in fact, you love it so much that you're doing an after-school class on rock and roll for schoolgirls, I believe.
Yes, I am, because I found out last summer that 14% of PRS goes to women. PRS is the organisation that pays songwriters royalties when their music's played in like public places, and only 14% goes to like female songwriters. So it shows like how little, like how much of a gender gap there is basically in the music industry.
What about to male?
Well, the percentage is like 14%. To women, so like the rest is male
Oh,
songwriters.
right.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. See, it's all coming out now. See, you watch yourselves, yeah? She's coming on. Kate Nash is after you right here.
I want to bring after school clubs to schools around the UK to try and encourage girls to write and play music, and just to support them really, because I've been to a couple of schools already and I've interviewed a lot of the girls, and the main issue that's creeping up is that they have low self-esteem, no confidence, and that they think they have to look a certain way that the media like portrays like an image that they have to be. And they'll be 14 and they'll be like, I'm ugly and I could never be a musician. And first of all, A, like, you're not ugly. B, it's not about, like, music is not about like this perfect pop image, perfect media image. It's like a rebellion against that. And
look at Lady Gaga, she wears meat.
Well, she wears meat, exactly. But it's like saying, you know, you can be, it doesn't really matter who you are, and whether I sound cheesy or not, beauty's within, I think. You can meet someone who looks like classically beautiful and they're really horrible, and then I just see them as really ugly. But yeah, I think
like a Shallow Hal type thing. Like,
yeah.
So when it's all like turned around and you see a beautiful person, they look like all haggard and like something out the witches of Roald Dolls.
When they're really mean, they look like that, yeah. But yeah, I think that, you know, should just be trying to create more supportive networks for each other and communities. And girls are portrayed as like bitchy and inherently like catty towards each other, and they're not at all.
I was a fat kid. You can talk to the wrong person here.
But do you know, like, I think that girls have a reputation for just being mean to each other, and I think that a lot of that comes from their own insecurities, like thinking that they're going to be judged by another girl. But I don't think it's like within us to be bitches. Like, there is certain girls, certain boys who are like inherently bitchy, but not all of like women as a sex. Like, in the schools, like, they've been really supportive of each other, and they're all different and they're all into different stuff and they look different, and you know, there's a warm, inviting atmosphere. So I want to dispel a few myths and change a few statistics.
Well, I've got two words, I mean, that are an argument to that. Loose women. Have you seen that? Z-list celebrities, giving it the big one.
I switch off after Jeremy Kyle, that's all I'm saying.
I switch off whilst Jeremy Kyle, and I still get the same reaction, the same pleasement watching it. I've got a couple of fan questions here for you. We're going to get straight to things. I know you've got very busy. In fact, you were doing your own.
Get ready.
Sorry, I know. Sorry, babe. Right, okay. Don't show that, because Ryan will kill me if I say that. Right. Yes, Tegan O'Brien from Basingstoke says, "What's your opinion on the Bieber and Black fame?"
Bieber and Black fame?
Yes. It sounds like a really irritating coffee, isn't it? Bieber and Black, well, because they're both very young. You've got Bieber, who's 16, and this Rebecca Black with that Friday song. Have you had a chance to hear that?
Oh yeah, I thought that song was like a spoof parody when I saw it, because it was so terrible. But apparently it's genuine.
It was all planned, bless her.
Well, I mean, I think that it's just that almost like Disney fame, you know. I don't really know anything about it, to be honest. I know that people are obsessed with Justin Bieber and his haircut, but I don't actually know anything about his music, unfortunately, so I can't really comment.
Well, he is a 40-year-old midget. Not a lot of people know this. He just looks great for his age. He does. This one's from Dave Clement in Kimberley. Can you give him a hug?
Kind of.
We'll get one in the post to you.
Yeah.
Matt Willis from Newbury. This is quite a good question. I had to leave this to last. You've been quoted as saying, it sounds like he's actually in media, this guy. You've been quoted as saying, MySpace is the tool of our generation. What do you think of its recent decline?
I think that it's a natural thing that, you know, the internet is like constantly developing, and kids know so much more about the internet than I do. I remember like babysitting for this like 12-year-old, And she was doing stuff on the internet. I had no idea what she was even doing. You know, it's like there's a lot of technology out there that's very confusing to my generation. I feel really old, but I think that, you know, different sites will develop. I think I've heard of like Bandcamp and SoundCloud. I don't know actually anything about them. I know that social networking advanced from MySpace to Facebook. Twitter's the new thing. There's like just new things all the time.
There'll constantly be updates and new things coming out. So MySpace was just one of the people that started off doing the right thing, and other people have innovated and brought it to where it is now.
Like I started a blogspot the other day. It's like myignorantyouth.blogspot.com, and I was really excited. And someone was like, "Kate, don't you even have any nerdy friends who can tell you that like Blogspot is so over?" And I was like, "How can it be over? It's just like a blog. Do you know what I mean?" It's,
that's great. Bitchy nerds. That's I've never found that.
Nerdy friends. I was like, well, apparently I'm not as cool as your nerdy friends. Yeah.
And the last one, which is a two-parter, who in the music industry would you say is the current tool of our generation?
The tool?
A tool, yeah.
Professor Green is a massive tool.